There's only one thing left to say. Let's rev it up!
Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so I've been working on links. And I've not like one of the issues already is it doesn't seem like we're gonna get any extra deck slots. And the more slots you take up in the extra deck, the worse the deck gets. Because it defeats the purpose of why the deck's good. Like, the deck's good because it's versatile. It has a lot of utilities that you can go into at any given time if you have the appropriate hand. And the more you minimize that, it's like why play the deck? Because it's not as good. It's like you need all the utility. That's why it's viable. So I know that right now there's the spider thing, where you go through tokens and spiders, like spider, and then use that as the deco targets, like a one card link 3. But as I was testing it, and like most of the time, when I didn't open up Gofu, these were just dead because I didn't go into them. So I was like, okay, that's pretty much pointless. So I wanted to minimize it to just 2, which is these guys. This one, Deco Talker, and Video Knight. So pretty much, this needs 3 effect monsters, and this just needs 3 monsters, which is pretty generic. So I wanted to cut down on these 2, and these are the only ones that it's worked out to be fine. And the other dilemma you're gonna find yourself in is how to bring out the links. Pretty much, like how are you gonna bring them out? Because you need materials, and majority of the time you're gonna be using your key cards. Like normally, what you would use as synchro materials, you'll then have to be using them into link summon. And then after that, if you have enough resources, you're gonna have to go into synchro summoning. So that's the dilemma you're in. You have to go this and then synchro. Because pretty much, I think synchro decks take the most hit, because that's how they function. So you have 2 options. You either have to find a way to get disposable resources, disposable materials, or find a way to recycle your cards. And I'll show you. This 5th card is gonna be what I've been testing with, and so far it's been pretty good. Okay, so this is like your hand, right? Your ideal hand. There's 3 of everything, so it's not hard to pull off. So let me just go ahead and show you guys what I mean. So you can special summon, and you want to special summon the outer ones to make sure the clear ones are free of space. Okay, let me just put this over here. So you activate Knight's effect. You send Level Eater. You level eat your Gofu, and that's gonna give you your Excel Synchron. Use Excel's effect. You boost, so it's a level 6. And this is where level eater is just gonna shine even more, so I'm kind of scared. Like, of course, you pitch for that, and you level eat, right? So it's 1 to 4, and then that's gonna turn into your Deco Talker. Pretty simple, right? Pretty easy to do. Okay, and then that opens up your slots. So you instant vision, get your Theseus, you level eat Theseus, and that's gonna turn into your librarian. Okay, and then you just keep going from there. You can utilize 2 slots, and then you go into that. You draw 2, 1, 2, thin out. Awesome. And then this turns into your coral. So you draw 1, and then you go ahead and level eat. Bring it down to 5, and then you just want arfed up twice. You get your move the waiter and this. Okay, and then you proceed to the old basic draw 3. Let's draw 1, 2, 3. Cool. Okay, then this is where it gets a bit interesting because of this 5th card. This is your 5th card that I've been testing, and so far it's been pretty good. Because I remember I said you're gonna either need to recycle it or to find extra materials to make your Vitor Knight. So you level it twice, bring it down to 4, and then what you do is you're gonna play Exodius, the Ultimate Lord. So for those of you that don't know what this does, is you can only special summon this card by returning all monsters in your graveyard to your deck. Okay, so you special summon this, and you return all these. So that's cool. You recycle all your synchros, your Theseus, turn your Knight, your Gofu, and that's pretty cool. And then it's to serve as a material as well. So that's what makes it a plus. You can just recycle everything, and it becomes a material, and it's a special summon. So that's really good. So then you have to free up the spot for Vitor Knight, so you get rid of charge. Like that. And now you have 3 spots. So that's really, really good. And then now it just depends on what you draw. Now you have now it's just as if you now it's as if you had 4 formulas. So draw 2, 1, 2. Cool. And then then you can do whatever you want from there. Depending on what you draw. But you get the idea, right? Like that's pretty much the route I've been going with, because it so far has been pretty good. And this guy seems pretty promising. And of course, like I know that like it's possible to do the Quasar, Cipher, and Blazar. Like I've seen the videos, I've seen the combos. But that's like if I wanted to do that, I could easily do that. But like it just returns the stigma to why people are thinking of these type of decks as like gimmicky or not viable, because they think, oh yeah, it's really situational. So it just adds fuel to the fire pretty much. And I don't want that. I wanted to make it competitive as I possibly can, so you can use it and be confident that okay, if I take this, I have a good chance. Like that's my whole goal. Like of course you can just make like completely ignore the meta, ignore how every competitive scene is, and just play like situational cards. But then you're setting up yourself to fail. Like I understand, I believe in trying to think outside the box, but you have to have some reason as well. You have to understand when too much is too much, and when you gotta know the difference. It's like a fine line. But yeah, that's just what I want to point out. It's just an option and a simple guide of where I'm at right now from preparing and with links. Damn. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. Hopefully it sparked some type of idea in you, and like, oh yeah, I could do that instead, or I could do that. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to give you guys ideas so you can just work off of it and just have a base and have some sort of direction, because I enjoy this deck, and I know many of you too, and that's really good. That's something we have in common, so that's really awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. I didn't want this video to be too long, and yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. Thanks for watching.